album still gonna happen.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. The Hulk.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Back on that biz start up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up on.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. To throw. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette.
Yards to go.
And it's going to be third down.
Hey, easy, 60. But anyway, hey, silver.
Hurts. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
3rd and 14.
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 2. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. On play action, here's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Third down coming up.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
On third down, it's Hurts. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Trimmer.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Hurts again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The outside complete to Thomas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
First down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man downfield is Brown. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. Out to his right. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. 11 yards as they move the chains.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Here we go, Sack.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's swung out to ETN. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll looks to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Great. Check. Anyway,
Hurts to the air on first down. Forced out wide. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
38 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
A first down throw for Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air once more on second down. That's complete to ETN. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Back to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completions, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and He's able to secure a really nice catch.
ETN ahead out of the pistol. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over
63.
at their own 34-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling right. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out left. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. What a try. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Into space. And he will go all the way. Brenton straight. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Very good. Nope.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Very good. Nope.
On play action, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
7-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Tiger
2nd
swarm,
and
Tiger
10
swarm.
at the
Hey,
27-yard line.
73. Nope.
On play action, Hurts. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The carry here for ETN. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Yep, 70 Lions. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's swung out to ETN. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, 73, good.
On first down, it's Hurts. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's Hunter. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. Touchdown, Jaguars. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Good.
A first down throw for Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Eric Armstead. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to Etienne. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll look to throw again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Etienne. Touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Great, set. No, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon. Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. Athletic training staff looking. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Great, set.
The throw is Hurts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
No, set. Anyway, no,
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Alpha. Great, set. Anyway, man. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Eagles. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
They'll throw out of the gun. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Rolling, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, mark with 29.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Crowd left, Yeti. Don't touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
At their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass caught by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of a first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Etienne. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the marks left. Yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
Like a Hornet.
Intercepted.
No touch.
Turnover on down.
Hurts to the air on first down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it is Strange. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 20.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll look to throw again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Man in motion is Brown. They'll look to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
First and 10.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On first and 10, it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.